Hey guys, welcome back to our family channel. So today we're going to be doing a mukbang. Mukbang. Mukbang! Yeah! So, we've got Dunkin Donuts. Wow! So I also got Durango Joe's. It's called a London Fog and he added honey. That's actually really good. I've had it for like hours now, and I've been too scared to try it because it stunk really bad. But it's good. I think it's like a tea. Do you want a donut, Jack? Maybe this one? Alright, so which one do you want? These have a bunch of D's on it. Pretty much. Which one is this? Like an apple one? Yeah, maybe. So I'm gonna tell an embarrassing story. But I want to tell an embarrassing story that happened to me when I was like, oh, I don't know, a teenager. I can't remember the age. Maybe 15, 16. Yeah, actually, I had to have been 16 because, alright, so I had just started at Wendy's in high school and I just got hired and I didn't actually have started working yet, but I got hired and I was supposed to start working. It's hard to like get me in the frame and the food. So, I mean, normally you guys can see the food in a mukbang, but back to what I was saying. So I had just got hired at Wendy's. I was freshly 16, but my dad was like, we have a family vacation that we're going to be taking, and it was to Great Wolf Lodge. Wait, it's either Great Bear Lodge now or Great Wolf Lodge, but it changed, but whatever. But it was one of those, and I'm supposed to be eating while I'm telling the story, which is hard to do. How do I do that? Yeah, I don't know. Usually, like, they give me donuts I like, but like I don't like any of these. Like, I like not this color chocolate. I think it's caramel flavored, but not like the white donuts, not the black ones, like the brown. Like, but this is too light. Like, I know that's it. It smells like it, but it's like normally like the light brown one. That's my favorite. I'll eat this one. Is yours good? You have the strawberry one. I have caramel. Yeah, I'm so thirsty. So, how am I supposed to do this? How do people eat and talk at the same time? But anyways, I need to hurry. But anyways, so we're hanging out there. We were there for like, I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe like, let's say a couple days. And there's a couple of like young like lifeguards. I don't know if they're like 18. I don't know if they're like 16, but they're like around my age. Or maybe a little bit older. But anyways, like, there was like one that I kind of like I wasn't like flirting with him, like I wasn't like a big flirter, but like we would like talk, you know, because I was there like, we were there for like a freaking week. But anyways, like we would just kind of talk, you know, whatever, for like a couple, like, you know, just like every day, like just whatever. Like I could tell, like, as a female, he was like trying to like flirt with me or whatever. But so anyways, I remember like I had this stupid bathing suit, and like normally I would get like the bikinis, like where you tie at the top and you tie it like around the back. But my sister, like, she told me to get this bathing suit that was strapless, and it had kind of like a loop, like a thing right here, but you couldn't tie it and you couldn't tighten it, so it was just like still kind of like a strapless. Anyways, I remember going up the thing, like the ladder or the stairs or whatever, and I went down the big long slide. And I went down the slide and I went to stand up, and right as I was standing up, there were these, if you guys have ever been to Great Wolf Lodge, they have these buckets that you can fill up with water, you can hold it, and then you can like dump it on somebody, or at least try to. And they're like full of water, you know, like quite a bit. And you like usually do it with like friends and you like push it over. Anyways, so if you also haven't been to Great Wolf Lodge, I'm just trying to like give like the scenery, but there's like, it's an indoor water park. And I'm kind of like flustered right now just because we were running a bunch of errands and Minnie's like in a bad mood. But take a breather, but I'm trying to like make the story make sense. But it's an indoor water park and it's in Ohio, and so this is like really embarrassing. Like I've never forgotten this embarrassing story. But anyways, like there's an indoor park and there's like a bunch of slides, like really big, nice ones. And there's like right here is like tables and restaurants, and they're like where they sit like right, like literally, like you could still get wet. You know, it's like so close. And there's like tables and chairs and stuff, and like you can like literally when you get to the end of some of the slides, there's like just people right there. Anyway, so I go down this slide and I'm by myself, and I don't know where my siblings are at. They're just like doing their own thing. I don't know where my parents are at, probably in the room. But anyways, so I stand up because I went all the way down, and I stood up, and just as I was standing up, I get hit with a bucket of water. Takes my top off completely to my ankles, and I'm standing there, and there were people eating, and I'm like 16 years old, like, you know, still a V, you know. So I'm like, it's that, you just imagine, you know, like it might not be as embarrassing like now maybe, but like then it was like, yeah. So it was just like completely off. But I had like a lot of confidence back then. I was like, I thought I was like hot stuff. I was like, yeah, like people would be like, oh, like you're pretty. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, so I don't know why, but like, and like, I'm sure if I imagined that happening before it actually happened, I would have been like, oh my God, I would have died, you know? But I feel like I got hit with like adrenaline and like fighter mode. So I just like bent down. Oh, and when that happened, actually I think I picked it up first, yeah. But I had to like full on fucking bend down and pick up my bra, like, or the top of my bathing suit, put it back on, and like, you know, and yeah, so my tits, like everyone fucking saw it. Okay, so anyways, but I look over as I'm like putting it back on, and there's that guy, lifeguard, that, and like he actually looked like I remember still seeing his face, like he was kind of like, he felt sorry for me pretty much, like he was just like, you know, like ashamed that he kind of saw that I saw him looking, and but he was just like, you know. But I look up and I see there's like a bunch of boys, and they're like younger than me, like a lot younger, and they just looked fucking shocked, like that had just happened. They're just standing there, like everyone was just fucking shocked. So I look at them, and I just remember like being filled with rage, and there's like maybe like 2, 3, 4 of them up there, like I don't know, like 5th grade, 6th, 7th grade age. And so I see them, and they're like shocked, they're like, you know. And so I storm up there. I didn't know what to fucking do, but I just remember being filled with rage. And like, they knew that was gonna happen, you know? Like, no, they didn't. But I go up there. There's only one boy that I saw that I could still see. And I went up to him and I was like, don't you ever do that to me again. He was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then life went on. So yeah, that's, I have never forgotten that. Like, in a public place, full on, showed everyone my tits. That was embarrassing, and I'm not even eating. I'm not even eating. How do people eat and do this? Like, seriously. So, yeah. I never told my parents. I just like held it in. I mean, it wasn't in the same town that I'm from. Like, it was like in Columbus. I was born in Columbus, but I live south. But yeah, it was like, I was born in Columbus, but we live south. So like, I don't know, like 40 minutes maybe But I was never gonna see those people again. Like, it's a big city. Like, we lived in a small town, like, south. So I just told myself that, like, I was just kind of like, well, I didn't really care too because I was like hot, you know. I still had a nice body back then, so I was like, well, it was like so fucking embarrassing, but it is what it is. Manny's upset right now because we went to Civitan Park and it was like all blocked off, so he's mad. That's pretty good. It's like a cinnamon, like a brown sugar, or like cinnamon sugar, like over that donut. I don't even think I told my sister about it, my younger sister. I don't talk to my other sisters, but I don't think I told her about it until I was an adult. It's one of those things. I don't know what that noise is. There's a loud noise coming from my fridge, so I'm gonna have to tell my landlord about that, or the maintenance man, because it started when we're about to leave and it's just like, I don't know, it sounds like something's jammed. So sorry for that. So yeah, I recommend that bathing suit. Actually, I was stuck with it for a little while, but I hated it. Like, I had an issue so bad with that top, like all the time coming off, but it would usually come off like in the water. Like let's say if I jumped in, it would like sometimes come off, you know. But yeah, so moral of the story is just wear bikinis, not tie. You know, don't get those stupid strapless ones. Or you're gonna be standing in front of a bunch of people with your tits right there and not getting paid for it. No. So everyone, like, down below, just tell me how your life is going. Hope everyone's doing good. The boys are, what are you doing? The boys are kind of sick right now. They're getting over it, but they're sick from daycare. And I've been trying so hard not to get sick, and I haven't yet. Knock on wood. I don't feel like getting up. But I've been changing the sheets like daily, just because they're like coughing on it and, you know, sneezing, and just spraying that Ozium spray. Want this? It's blueberry. All right, I think we're done. That's too much. And it's like, it's like filled with the ones that I don't really like. What's that? Anyway, you guys, have a great day. Bye. Thank you for watching.